Hi.
Hi,
Sparkle.
everybody. Shine.
And we drinking a little bit of Balak. And we're back on Balak, and it's the cherry wine.
Balak cherry wine.
Cherry wine.
It's a good one. Got a little Helen Reddy, which we don't own the rights to anything.
No.
Just little Helen Reddy playing in the background because someone had a very good topic for us. And it left, we had actually took a couple weeks to
Formulate it,
or just to really think about it.
He floored me when he said, hey, do this.
He said, how about, the question was, what
The question is, if you could sit down with anyone living or deceased, who would it be and why?
You could sit down and talk to anyone, living or deceased. Mm-hmm. Who would it be and what would you want to talk about?
Right, and that's why I was playing Helen Reddy, because that's my mom's favorite singer was Helen Reddy, and that's who it would be for me. That would be one of them. Would be my mom, obviously, because, she'll be dead almost 10 years.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. She's missed 2 weddings of grandchildren. She's missed a lot, and I would love to know what her thoughts are. Part of Kelly will be played by Kathy tonight. So that was like her, obviously, and I'm sure you'd be the same for you, so that's like an obvious, but
it's funny how you would say you'd sit down and talk to somebody, and I knew for a fact that it was going to be your mom.
I don't want to read about my dad.
And I would like to sit down and speak to my mom, like now at my age.
Right.
Because I feel like I have a whole new understanding about life, maybe being a mom, and like maybe...
And being a grandma.
Stuff that I put her through. And again, not bad. I wasn't a bad kid, but I probably... gave her a little run for the money, and I'd like to talk to her, with my life now.
Right.
Wonder what she thinks
like,
of.
Karma, bitch.
I made some screw ups, along the way, but I'd like to know what she thought about me now. Like,
I think she'd be proud of you. You raised 3 beautiful girls.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
that.
Very
independent and.
But yeah, you still want.
Successful.
That's why I said I think it's harder, because it's funny, because anybody knows me or knows my relationship with my mom might be thinking, "Wow, I'm surprised," but I'm I'm older now. And I've definitely gotten softer in my age, and so I just want to, so that would be my probably definitely somebody else.
Yeah, mine is just because I miss mine.
Right, exactly.
But so then I started thinking about it, and for whatever, I would love to sit down and talk to living Robert Plant, because I would love to hear a lot of his stories.
And his genes? I mean, his
not Robert Plant, 70s genes. Yes.
Right, yeah, we're going to sit down and talk about
it. I'd like to know, I'd like to know some of the stories that come out about Led Zeppelin, and well, I just think they're a great group, and
that's funny because as we talked, and I said mine would be, I definitely would love to sit down with Elvis.
Yeah, me too.
But the era Elvis was from, and say, like, I know what questions I'd ask him. I'd want to know, like so many questions, but one of them be like, when, like, did you see your life falling apart? Like, and when, and was it the money? And when did you get sucked into that? And like
why?
Yeah, why? And it's different nowadays because it's so much instant gratification. But back then, it happened. But like, so I'd love to sit down with him, and as a person, I think I would love to just talk to him.
You know who I'd like to sit down and talk to? I just came to my mind. John Bon Jovi's mom.
Oh, yeah, because she raised a good boy.
She did.
She raised a good boy.
I would love to sit and talk to her.
Yep.
And what did you do to raise such a great person who's grounded,
stayed grounded.
Yes, married his high school sweetheart, still married to her, got his kid through drug rehab.
He had some incidents, right?
He opens up all these soul kitchens. I would love to talk to her.
And he's
not so much him, her.
Like, he seems like he stayed pretty grounded. Not so sucked into that.
Yeah,
lifestyle of it. So there's people with questions like that. Yeah, that you'd want to sit down and know that side of them.
Right.
And just it took a while for us to think about this because you think it's an easy question. I'd like to but okay. Yeah. You think of somebody, and then you think, what would you want to ask? Like, obviously, say, like with the Elvis, like, I don't, he doesn't know me, but like this is what I would want to know about him. Curiosity.
Yeah,
absolutely. So it
was
pretty cool. It was a pretty cool topic because it made you think.
Yeah.
And you start to say, what would you want to do? So
I mean, there's a plethora of people that
you told me one too. You wanted to sit down and talk about
was Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
I would love to talk to him, because why did you make the jump from movies to
politics.
Because the funny thing is when I watch 16 in the morning, Daddy, I think it's Make Room for Daddy or Daddy Knows, but I don't know. Jane Wyman is in it, and that's his first wife.
Yeah.
And so that always makes me think. I think it's Father Knows Best. I don't know, but it comes on 16 on 243. But anyway, so I look at her, beautiful woman. I mean, Nancy was beautiful too, but she's beautiful, and I'm thinking like that was the movie star era of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know why would you go from that to the politics?
Yeah, like,
you know?
what?
Like
yeah,
what?
Yeah, did you have some kind of passion, or it was just something that always interested, or was it that the opposite? Was it that like the politics was your thing, but you got sidetracked with the acting and everything
or
like that?
Were you acting as president?
Were you acting as president?
I don't know.
Because we think a lot of them are.
Yeah.
But, so that'd be pretty, that would be pretty interesting. There's quite a few questions.
Yeah, because when you think about it, there are a lot of interesting people.
Yeah.
They are. And then, it was funny. I was talking to somebody just recently who said to me, because, I was asking them, well, what do you think of Led Zeppelin? And what do you think of this group? And what do you think? Goes, I don't really care about those people. The people I care about are the people around me. And those are the people I want to sit down and talk to.
Yeah.
Didn't care about the famous people. He's more interested in the people that are around him.
Well, yeah. I mean, I understand that because, like, you don't really know the famous people.
I know, but like, because, it was like, but you don't care, like...
No curiosity?
Yeah, no, and he's like, nope.
Yeah, well...
Nope. He goes, I only care about the people that are in my life, and I was like, oh my God, all right, I get it. You know, like, I don't know.
No, I guess, I mean, that's normal, I guess, because I don't think it's a matter about caring about these other people. I think it's a curiosity thing. Mm-hmm. You think you're going to know what you're going to say when you meet, when I've met someone.
Rob Thomas.
When I met Rob Thomas. And all of a sudden, once you are in their presence, guess what they are? They're just a person. And actually a stranger, and I'm thinking, okay, and
I don't know. I think I would have to like change my clothes if I met Steven Tyler, because I would be just like not done. Not because just because of him meeting him. He's not.
Yeah, I know, but it is.
I would.
I think well, maybe the circumstances when I met him the first time, Rob Thomas the first. I didn't know I was meeting, so I was totally caught off guard. So I had no time to.
Prepare.
Right. So, I mean, maybe that's why it went like the way it did so well, because I just was not prepared. But it is funny because, and then you say to him, when I told him how happy he was to meet me. Yeah. And then you start, like, I'm thinking, I don't even know this person. Like, he's just, you don't know. But and recently, Danny Aiello died.
Yes.
And I had met Danny Aiello. It was 1988. I was pregnant with Jacqueline. And I was in the Paramus Park, or not Paramus Park, I was in the Garden State Plaza in New Jersey, and I'm in the food court, and behind me, when you recognize somebody, you can't think of who it. Anyway, it was Danny Aiello, and we wound up talking. I was quite pregnant, and asking about the baby. I had a whole conversation with him in the food line in the food court, I still. But it was funny because. At first, I had no idea who he was, but I just knew he looked like somebody.
Did you find out? Like, did he say, hey, I'm Danny Aiello?
No, he did not. He did not. We talked the whole time. I found out later in the same day, as he was trying to get through the mall, and he was with his wife, and then I guess people recognized him, and he started to get, and I was like, well, I was just talking to that guy, and they were like, that's Danny Aiello. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know it was him. Look at me. So it was kind of neat.
But anyway, on that note, thanks for the topic. You know who you are.
Yes.
And just think about it. That's a good question.
Think about it for yourself. What would you...
Lots of people come to mind. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here and there's more people coming to mind, and we just don't have
all
our
mind. We know how that goes.
My mind is warped.
Exactly. But anyway, what we want to say on that note is thank you.
We are out.
Bye-bye.